everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Rachel and I make vlogs all about me studying for the LSAT and getting ready to apply to law school this fall. If you didn't watch last week's video, I actually registered for the LSAT, so I am officially taking it June 12th of this year. So I've got just over 2 months to go. Actually, today is the 12th. It's 2 months from today. So we're getting really close, but today I am picking up studying right where I left off. In last week's video, I just did an outline for chapter 6 of logical reasoning, and now I'm going to move on to logic games. Since getting back into studying, I haven't done logic games yet, so I'm super excited because this is my favorite subject. I think it's so fun and I really enjoy it. So let's see where I left off with this. Okay. So, during my YouTube hiatus, we'll call it, I read chapter 5 and 6 of this book, and I outlined them both and did the practice problems. So, chapter 5 was all about grouping games, and then chapter 6 was all about combining games that have elements of both linearity and grouping. So, that's like a quick little catch-up of where we're at. So, today I'm doing chapter 7, and that is all about pure sequencing games. So, I don't know what that's going to be, but, you know, excited to learn something new. I'm excited to get to the end of this book. We've only got a few chapters left, so let's get into it. So literally within the first paragraph, the chapter defined pure sequencing games, which is good because I wouldn't want to go too long without knowing what they are. And it says that although sequences always overlay a linear scenario, the games are called pure sequencing because all of the rules are sequential in nature, and thus your primary task is tracking the relative positions of the variables. Sounds fun. Okay, I read the chapter, it took about 20 minutes, and now I'm going to do the 2 practice games that they have at the end of the chapter. There's only 2 because it said that they're not the most common game, but it's still a good idea to be prepared for it and like know what to expect. It doesn't seem too new compared to like what I've done so far. It's just going to be important to make sure I'm paying attention and really considering inferences and how different rules work together, and especially how conditional statements, coming back again, can really influence what can happen and the different options you can have for sequences. Okay, this is my last update for today, but in total I studied for 45 minutes doing chapter 7 and the practice questions, and honestly these questions are really fun. They're fun to like draw out the diagrams, fill the lines and stuff, so I really enjoyed them. I got all the practice questions right, so I'm feeling confident and ready to move on tomorrow, or whenever I study next. I don't know, probably tomorrow. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I'm back again, and I'm gonna do logic games. It seems like the theme lately has been to just stick with one chapter for like the week or a few days at least, but we're gonna continue that trend today. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to first outline chapter 7, which I did on Monday, and then I'm going to read chapter 8, and chapter 8 is called The Forgotten Few. So it looks like it just talks about like a couple of games that aren't seen super often, but like to be prepared for it. That's my guess. I don't really know because I haven't read the chapter yet, so I'll let you know when I know. Also, it's so freaking nice out today, and I went for a walk, and I just wish I could stand outside all day, but we got work to do. Just finished my outline, and I've got a snack while I start to read chapter 8 because it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't eaten since my bowl of cereal at 7 o'clock this morning. So I'm gonna get started on that now. I was right. These are games that don't happen very often, and so these are the 3 types that we're gonna be learning about. Alright, I just finished. That actually took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it was super fun playing games that like you don't normally see and I definitely haven't seen before. So it was good exposure to play those, and I ended up studying for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. So that's going to be it for today, and we'll see what I do tomorrow. Hello, it's Friday, study session number 3 for the week, and I'm doing 2 sections today. First, I'm going to do logic games, and I'm going to outline chapter 8 that I did on Wednesday. I really like how I've been reading one day and then outlining a different day because it's just like reinforcing the concepts that I'm reading about, and it's a good review rather than doing it all in one day and then kind of like setting it aside and forgetting about it. So we're going to start by outlining chapter 8, then I'm going to move on to reading comprehension, and do chapter 7, which is called Putting It All Together. It's only like 40 pages, so probably shouldn't take me more than an hour to do both of these. I have an exam today, so I can't spend too long or too much like brain power because I'm kind of exhausted from studying so much this week for that. But anyway, let's get into it. Hey Google, how many days until June 12th?
June 12th, 2021 is in 57 days.
57 days. I'm also burning a Christmas candle today because my other candle that I usually burn is all gone. I burned the whole thing, but even though it's April, I still really like the smell of this candle. It's called Twilight Woods and Amber. I got it at Target for $10, like in Christmas time, and I really like it. It's a really nice scent. So if it's there next Christmas, definitely check it out. So chapter 7 actually starts by reviewing all the topics from chapter 3 and 4 and just giving like a brief overview of everything we've learned so far, which is super helpful because for some of this stuff it's been a long time since I've read it. And then now I'm just gonna do a bunch of little mini passage drills. So I just did 5 mini passages and they each had like a couple of questions, and it ended up being 12 questions total, and I only got half of them right. So I'm feeling pretty discouraged right now and I want to give up. I'm not gonna give up because I know it's better to persevere, but most of the time when I do reading comprehension, I get pretty discouraged. So if you're feeling discouraged, this is me encouraging you to keep working hard and fight through whatever is discouraging you. I don't know. The last thing I have to do in this chapter is 2 full passages, it looks like. It actually says in the book, remember that maintaining a positive attitude is critical. Approach the passages with energy and enthusiasm and you will see your performance improve. I guess that's a sign that I shouldn't be complaining. It's just hard to not complain when you're getting like all the questions wrong. You know? It's like, I know I shouldn't complain right now, but should I celebrate that I'm getting them wrong? I don't know. I'm gonna go read now and be positive. Alright, I did the first passage and I actually did it timed for the first time. So I set a timer for 8 minutes and 45 seconds. And I ended up getting 4 out of 6 questions right, and I had a minute and a half left, I think, when I was all done with all the questions and stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm going to go ahead and do the second passage. Okay, second passage done. It took about 7 minutes and 45 seconds. There was like a minute left after I timed it, and I got 3 out of 5 questions right. This one was hard because most of the questions I was like flip-flopping on a lot of the answers, and of course the 2 that I got wrong, I was like going between the correct answer and another answer, and then at the end I just chose the wrong one. So I feel like I'm close to getting there and like being able to decide the right answer, but it's definitely still challenging and still something I'm working on. But that puts me at almost an hour doing reading comprehension today. So this is where I'm going to call it, and I'll see you guys soon. Hello, it's me. If you're not new, then you probably know this video went up a little later than usual. I like to put videos up every week, generally like the Monday or Tuesday after I film them. And it's now been like a full week past that. Last week, April 20th, I went out of town for a few days, and so I just got kind of behind on my filming and whatnot. And then I also realized that I accidentally deleted the footage I had from last week, April 19th. So this video is going up a little late, but better late than never. I am studying some more this week, so there will be a new studying video going up next week. I just needed to take a week off, and yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope there was something helpful in there for you, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.